Hey, what's up everyone? So my first day out on the trail doing the bike ride. So you guys who don't know, I'm taking a bike ride from Canada down to Mexico, doing the Pacific Coast route, which is going to be more of Route 101 and 1, and I believe some of 5. So unfortunately I couldn't get a ride all the way to the Canadian border, so I had to bike about 70 miles, 80 miles or so from the point I got dropped off at. And so my first day I put in about 50 miles. I only went about, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 hours. I started kind of late, plus it was my first day. I didn't want to beat myself up too bad. But considering, you know, my first day, and I'm not a cyclist at all, like this is all brand new to me. Like I don't think I've ever gone longer than like a full day, riding. And that was, wow, I don't even remember. It's probably been like a year since I've been on a bike. So we'll see how I feel tomorrow. I don't know. I might have like, might be walking like a cowboy or something tomorrow, but so far so good. I don't know, everything's working out okay. There's some headwind. So, kind of going into the, going against the wind, but all that should be behind me. As soon as I hit Canada, which I should hit Canada border tomorrow. I'm only like 20-25 miles away from the border, I think, something like that. So hit the border, double back. Yeah, so I found a little spot. I'm actually going to do some stealth camping today. So stealth camping is basically just finding like a nice little hiding spot along the way. So I'm in the woods. I already cooked up some food. I've got some, hold on, let me flip it around. All right, so left the major. I have some ramen, some frozen vegetables. I picked up a bag of frozen vegetables and just wrapped it up in plastic. I knew I was gonna, I was only gonna ride for a few hours. It should have been good enough, and it did. It worked out well. I'm gonna have some tuna, maybe a little bit of peanut butter, and then just some spices and stuff. And then obviously pack it out. So that's gonna be home for the night. This is my one-man tent, and I love how it has like this little area right here, so you can just put your stuff. I'm gonna put my bags here, and then I already went ahead and set up right inside. And that's it. I'm pretty tired. I'm probably gonna end up passing out pretty early. There's my bike. There's my babe. Have her all locked up off to the side there. So today worked out pretty well. The only hiccup, I mean, there was a few little, got winded. It definitely beat me up. It was a good workout for sure. It was a good workout. Probably should have trained a little bit more. I ended up staying at a friend's house in Seattle for the last 2 weeks. Watching, you're awesome, thank you. But yeah, pretty much just like bummed around for like 2 weeks. I hit the gym, but I was just doing upper body because I knew it was going to rip my lower. I probably should have done a little bit more, but that's okay. It all worked out. It's all good, And there's no timetable too, so I could slow down. I could take some time off, whatever. So it's cool. Worked out well. The only little hiccup I had besides that, those minor little things, was I set my app, this new app that kind of tells me, I think it's called Map Me or something like that. It was highly recommended. And I was, so obviously going to Canadian border, a lot of it's going to be on Highway 5 or Interstate 5, which I was kind of, I wasn't sure if that was going to work out, whatever, but it worked out well. But there's a few sections that you have to hop off and hop back on, and I had my headphones in, I was just listening to some music or whatever, and I just assumed that it was gonna pop up like, like Google Maps, and it was gonna tell me like, all right, take this exit or whatever, and nothing popped up. So I just kept riding, and I got to this bridge that was, it was like this much of a shoulder lane on that, and on a bridge, so all these cars are like, having to, go over so they don't like hit me. It was a bit of a mess. Luckily it was only lasted like 5 minutes, so it was cool. But like a mile down the road, like 2 state troopers ended up pulling me over, and they were just like, dude, what are you doing? Are you an idiot? In a good way. They were actually really cool, like really cool, like wow, so nice, and they were just asking me about my trip, and they just kind of giving me a heads up, like, and they went out of their way to let me know, what exits I can't ride through, and you know, and they recommended some alternative routes, and just super nice, man. Like just so cool, man. It was just really good. I mean, I usually when it comes to like you know police officers and you know like fire, all those, they're all great. I never really had any bad, you know, but just the level of like how nice they were this time was just, they went way out of their way. So that was awesome. That was really cool. Yeah, so that was the only little hiccup. So I'm gonna have to figure out, I don't know, I'm gonna have to buy like a little phone holder or something to put on my bike, just so I could keep an eye on that. And so that was kind of a little mistake, but whatever, learning curve, you know. So yeah, so that's it. So that was my day. I am starving, beat. I mean, I was exhausted. By the time I like finally pulled over and just found a nice little spot to like camp out, I was like, I literally had to like sit down for like 20 minutes. I mean, I was just exhausted, like if I had gone on for like another 15 minutes, I don't know, man, I probably would have came close to like passing out or something. I mean, I was like shaking and everything. Like and the crazy thing about it is I didn't really feel it until I stopped. You know, I mean, I was pushing myself that last maybe hour, you know, and I was going like a lot of hills, and there was like, you know, the wind and everything else, you know. But it's just crazy how I didn't really feel it, you know, until I stopped. So I'm gonna have to, you know, definitely take some breaks and pay a little more attention to my body, you know. I'm not Superman. Getting older, these grays are getting, you know, more and more of them every day. So, but anyways, yeah, so that was my day. And looking forward to tomorrow. It's gonna be awesome. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate you, and hope you guys enjoy. Catch you next time. Peace.